Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on... He gets big! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gerard Moreno just eases him off the ball. Robertson. Here's Haaland, and he's lost his man here. Lewandowski goes for a shot! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Villarreal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Raul, terrific header. He's got a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Well, that kind of late run into the box is very difficult to deal with, and he met it very well.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played into space out wide. Pedri. Played down the flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great defending, strong and determined. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Haaland in acres of space out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Perez. Perez. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Robertson. Now it's Haaland. Gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal. Swept in. Gay. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Perez. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. Oh, that's nice. Deep cross. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedraza. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. Raul. Now it's Lewandowski. He's given it. And he's going direct. It's bounced back off the post. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half.
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Robertson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Perez. Pedri gets a foot in here. Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia are looking to break at pace.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Indonesia with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Haaland. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Some resolute defending there. Robertson. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. And the keeper beats it away. Nicely spread. Pings in across. that should get the job done. Pedraza looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm.
Pedraza. And the ball's gone astray. Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni, the man that is tenacity personified. Raul. And Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's the clearance.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bastoni. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland is onto this. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Now it's Solomon. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Solomon played out to the left flank. And he's gone backward here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a look and place it forward. Rijkaard with the clearance. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Robertson. And it's Pedri. Cannavaro. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Bastoni. Pedri. And it's Buchanan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And here's Solomon. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And a quick reminder
So
today,
thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Passes short and sharp. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Kolo Muani. OK, it's a little premature to start comparing him to some of the best, but he's mainly a right-sided foot.
Kolo Muani! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Udogi receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedro Porro. That's
Such
tidy.
good technique.
Kudus. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lewandowski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ronaldinho. Raul. And Robertson. Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gray. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Played out wide, and it's Porro. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alisson claims it, safe hands. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
23 minutes is number 10, Ronaldinho.
Tunisia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the return pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lewandowski, out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. That's really well cleared. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And he's had a shot! And he's there to clear it. Robertson. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Kudus with the short one. Backward it goes. Pedro Porro. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Raul.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Danso. And it's Porro. Gray. Now Pedro Porro. And it's João Palhinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely worked. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And Gray, João Palhinha, and it's Gray, and it's Kudus. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Gray. Kudus. That's a good ball out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Kudus plays it short. Lofted in. He gets big. No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bastoni. And Alexander-Arnold. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Udogi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gray. And Danso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Robertson. Haaland chasing after it. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Pedri looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through, and the shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Richarlison. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Colomwani. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ronaldinho. And it's Robertson. Now it's Haaland. And that's really well manoeuvred. Raul. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Raul. Rijkaard. Kudus. Van de Ven. And here's Richarlison. Udogi. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 20, Mohamed Kudus. Coming on the field is number 10, James Maddison.
Robertson. 75 minutes played. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Robertson. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Colomwani. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution
Tottenham
on the
are
field.
making a change now.
Number
I think you have to
13,
admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the
Number
manager
15,
has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was
Number
looking very, very
24,
leggy.
Number 30,
No
Bentancur.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, nicely intercepted. We are into stoppage time. Richarlison. That's good play. Oh, that's nice. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Ronaldinho claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's
Just a
match,
quick
so it just
announcement.
remains for me
We
to
would
thank
like to
Jim Begden
inform you
alongside
that
me,
CCTV
and to
is
wish
now
you
in
all
operation
a
for
very
your
good
safety.
evening. Indonesia get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kochu. Kirkes. Aubameyang. to Henderson. Van de Ven. Jordan Henderson. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And this is Cruyff. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Puskas. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, he's one-on-one! Tries a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Udinese go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba cuts it out. Kukçu. Now it's Pelé. And here's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's picked out the run. Kimmich. Scholes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Jordan Henderson. Udinese looking to pass their way through. He's found a way through. He's on shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Pelé. Now it's Puskas. He's had it taken off him. Scholes. He's in a great position here. Kukçu. Pelé. Puskas. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Two added
Pelé
has been indicated.
Beckham. Scholes. Tries to pass it through, looking to play him in. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Aubameyang. Oh, it's a great ball here. Udinese needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great chance! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Big chance! Scholes. Now it's Aubameyang. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, no joy this time. Carvajal. Kukçu. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Van der Ven. Just about up to the hour now.
71,898.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18.
This has become one superb game of football.
Number 23.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the
They're
field.
back on the ball again.
Number 11.
Puskas.
Fernando Torres.
And
Number
this is
13.
Pele. Oh, what a mistake. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Good ball. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Ronaldinho. And it's Nakata. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. Cross from Robertson. Vicario deals with that nice and simple. 75 minutes played. Now it's Aubameyang.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Carvajal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Indonesia
97,
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on the field is Mohamed Salah.
Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedri. Now it's Puskás, looking for options for movement. And this is Puskás! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here! The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Jordan Henderson knocks it into space. There's the shot! It's loose, in for the pieces! And that has fair fizzed.
Scholes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Carvajal. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now Van de Ven. And it's Carvajal. Saliba. Jordan Henderson.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more...
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Saka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Lewandowski. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Timber. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. It scores! Scores! That's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha, great defending, strong and determined. Shoots! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross flung it. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nuno Mendes. It's Saka. Rice. Saka. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Lewandowski. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. And it's Vitinha. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Well, he's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nuno Mendes tries to play it. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Pass somewhat off target. Van der Ven. We are into overtime. Robertson. Now he's got space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This possibly the last play of the half. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Indonesia are leading 2-1. He gets big! Kimmich clears. Mbappe. Scholes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, just skip. He's one-on-one. Great chance! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Aubameyang. Rice. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Sorloth. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, super find. Alisson claims comfortably. Saka. And it's Beckham. Oh, that was vital. Sorloth. Spread it left. Nuno Mendes. Saka. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Sorloth. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Sorloth.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao cuts it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden has crossed in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! He can get that clear. Played in deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, numero 14, numero 41.
Now, can they get him away? Nakata is in a really good position out wide. Vitinha.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Long ball upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely. Shot at goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Indonesia looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
And a chance! And it's fallen kindly here. And that is doing no harm. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Reinders. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Knocks it into space. Now it's Nakata. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim? It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's Van Basten! He can get that clear. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kerkez. Cannavaro. Van der Ven. And it's Kimmich. And Scholes. Cannavaro. And here's Aubameyang. Ødegaard. Gattuso. Stojkovic. Messi looking to run onto it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van der Ven gets it away. Beckham. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Van der Ven.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Stojkovic. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he latch on to this? Baresi deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Stojkovic. It's Vinicius Junior. Di Marco. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Santos, and a chance! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but Van Basten! It's off target and by quite a way. Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Stojkovic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And this is Van Basten. She's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Threads one in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now here's the delivery. Out to the right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Aubameyang, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Gattuso. Looking for options for movement. Oh, just the goalkeeper to beat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. DiMarco. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Kimmich. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Gattuso. That looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Scholes powering forward here. Well, what about it? Indonesia have come back from the very brink. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Stojkovic. Shot at goal! Goal! Santos! And again they hit the front.
Gol marcado para o Santos. Aos 30 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 13. Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador, camisa 11.
So there's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten. Van Basten! Raul gets rid without sophistication. It's a promising position. Delivered with swing. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Over to the left. Now it's Torres. And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's heaved it away.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 13. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 7.
Struck first time. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Message shapes to shoot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santos go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Azar. He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go. He's shifting through the gears here. 5 minutes to add. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. DiMarco. Baresi. DiMarco chooses to go crossfield.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great ball and he's in. There's the shot! And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that made that all around us. Things going pretty awry and the outcome... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello
on this.
everyone, and welcome to
Expectation
Old Trafford.
and nerve.
Indonesian
It is indeed a
against
heady
Rangers.
mix. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you... Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard, spread neatly. And this is Hazard. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Scholes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 9 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Kerkez makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! And he's found the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played back in. Scholes. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Scholes. He's onside. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Scholes. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Big chance! One-on-one! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Scholes. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckenbauer, and the keeper's got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He has a look up. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Carlos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
2 added minutes.
Oh, well
has
played,
been
well
indicated.
sorted out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That was mighty close. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And it's half-time here.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
For your safety.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Oh, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out to the right. Hangs in. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He rises! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 49 minutes is number
This is
8.
threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
No, that was never going to make it. Petit. This looks promising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 8.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adriano, that's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. What a save! Terrific reactions! This is their second corner of the game. Oh, right place, right time. And this is Beckham. Beckham gets it clear.
The attendance
That's an
for this
imaginative
match
pass.
was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Beckham. Now it's Raul. Aubameyang is onto this and claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! This time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. And Owen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 3 coming up. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Nunez receives it in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Flip header! Petit. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin. Searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. He can run onto that. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Knocks it into space. Adriano. Owen. Real chance here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Petit. Played out to the left flank. That's a sharp pass. Kimmich.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Darwin. Now he's just misjudged that one. And it's been given away. Aubameyang looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Tries to play it through. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 8, Raul. Number 18,
And it's Beckham.
Atebrissan.
Now that looks a decent
Number
ball.
19, Scholes. Number
Well,
23,
the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Coming on the
Rangers
field,
clearly should have gone for the
number
easier
7,
pass.
Fernando
Now they'll have to
Torres.
quickly regroup.
Mohamed Salah. Number 10, Ronaldinho.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Number
And there's
13,
green grass ahead of him.
Yoshi Nakata.
Brilliantly cut out. Petit.
Substitution will be 3 minutes at a time.
Not the most convincing of passes. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Raspadori, and he's onside. Politano is onto this. That's good play. Cross into the box. Just eases him off the ball. Nakata. He's in it. Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bastoni, Calafiori, and it's Udogi. Now Tonali, and it's Barella. Raspadori, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Locatelli. That's a decent clearance. And it's been taken short. Barella receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Udogi. And here's Raspadori. Raspadori! Goal, Italy! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 10, Raspadori.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Udogi. Raspadori. Udogi gets into some space. Opts to play it back. He's on it. Can he get away? Pull it up. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cannavaro. Salah. Locatelli. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Italy finding their passes. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nakata producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Politano. Bastoni. Locatelli. Barella.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's a throw. And it's Locatelli.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Marquinhos.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And he shoots!
Oh, beyond the defence like that.
He's found a way past.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cannavaro. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And we're off again.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Knocks it into space. Now that's a lovely exchange. And that's played in low. Nakamura. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tonali. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Oh, cracking ball. Nakamura. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Nakamura. Oh, that's neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Calafiori gets it away. Bastoni with the clearance. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Raspadori. Now it's Raspadori. Locatelli. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. And the shot! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Tonali plays it short. Point-blank header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Indonesia still this single goal behind. Di Lorenzo. Tonali. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Raspadori, played out to the left flank. Udogi providing an outlet on that flank. Barella, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Locatelli. Italy looking to pass their way through. And it's made its way to him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nicely spread. Politano. Di Lorenzo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Calafiori. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely weighted ball. Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Keane, looking for the run, and the flag has stayed down. Locatelli, crossed into the middle.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Nakata, and he's had a shot! He has done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Substitutions taking
Indonesia
place.
really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Aldero is there to clear. Barella, played out wide. Lovely feet. Fratesi tries a cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Bellanova. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. Now it's Retegui. Now it's Fratesi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Retegui. Kukcu. Now it's Nakata. Nakata puts his foot on the gas. Nakata! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Indonesia, number 13. Hiritoshi Nakata. Hiritoshi Nakata. Hiritoshi Nakata.
And that will be it. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Nakata claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Featuring our guest performers today.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
you.